Welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to draft a basic skirt both for the front and the back pattern. Now let's get started. So for this, you go ahead and rule a straight line across the top, a horizontal line, and then rule another vertical line as you see me do in the video. This will be our starting line. Now we go ahead and include our waist to hips, which is 9 inches, and mark a straight line across. That's the standard measurement. Waist to hip is usually 9 inches. But then I like to mark a line at 8 inches and 10 inches. That's to eliminate the sharp curve there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and also mark a straight line at the 8 inches and the 10 inches mark. Now this is our hip line. On the waistline, I'll go ahead and mark my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. That's your bust span. And then I'm going to come down by 5 inches. This is for our dart. I also go on the side and mark the nipple to nipple measurement by 2 divided by 2, and I'll draw a straight line. Now I'll come out by half of an inch on each side and connect it. This is going to be our waist dart. Go ahead and connect it like you see me do. Now I'm going to impute my waist measurement divided by 4, and then I'll go ahead and replace the 1 inch for the dart. On the hip line, I'll mark my hip measurement divided by 4, and I'm going to mark it on the 8 inches and 10 inches line as well. Now whatever you have on your waist, you mark it at your full length. Okay, your full length minus 2 or 3 depending on how tight you want it to be. So whatever you have on your hips minus 2, that is what you have on the full length. Now go ahead and add 1.5 inches for the seam allowance. You can use as much as you want, but we don't want it bulky, so that's why I'm using 1.5 inches. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect the lines. Please pay attention to this part. Now I'm using my curved rule to draw a curve. Okay, so you can see what I have. This is to eliminate that sharp hip curve. Okay, you can see what we have there, and I went ahead to smoothen it. So this is what we have for our front pattern. Okay, this is all for the front pattern of the skirt. For the back pattern, I went ahead to leave about 1 inch on the side. That's for your zipper allowance, and then 1.5 inches at the waistline. Now I went ahead to impute my waist to hip, and also I marked at the 8 and 10 inches like we did for the front. This is to eliminate the sharp hip curve. Okay, so go ahead and mark a straight line across it like you see me do in this video. After doing that, I'll also go ahead and mark a straight line across the 8 inches mark that we gave. Mark a straight line across it, and also on the 10 inches. We already know why we are doing this. So this is the first thing we did in the front pattern. Okay, so we're also going to go ahead to mark at our nipple to nipple. That's our bust span measurement. This is to help us determine our dart. Okay, so I came out by my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2, and I marked a straight line across. I also went down by 5 inches. You can go down by 4 inches or depending on you, but I don't have a big butt, so that's why. Or my client rather, because I'm making this dress for someone. So go ahead and connect your legs like you see me do, half an inch on both sides. So now our pattern is almost finished. We'll go ahead to impute the waist measurement divided by 4. We'll also replace the 1 inch for the dart and 1.5 inches for the seam allowance. Now on the waist measurement divided by 4, the hip measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches as the seam allowance. Now whatever we have on the waist, we'll mark it on the hemline. So your hip measurement divided by 4 minus 2 inches. Okay. Don't forget we've already calculated our seam allowance. So whatever you have on your hip minus 2 inches, that's what you have on the hem. So now I'm going to go ahead and connect the curve like this. If you don't have a curved ruler, you can use your free hand as well. For the back waist, we're going to be going up by 1 inch at the zipper part. Go up by 1 inch or 1.5. This depends if you have a big butt. I usually do not use this actually because I don't have a big butt. But if you're making for a client that have a big butt, please go up by 1 inch or 1.5 inches and slant it down like this. Okay, so you can see what I did. Don't worry, the first one was a mistake. That's why I had to still retain it. So you can see what I'm cutting. Go ahead and cut this part off. And that's it for the tutorial, guys. This is what we have for the front. As you can see the difference, please look at where I'm cutting for the front. We do not have a zipper allowance for the front, so we are trimming everything out. So this is what we have for the front and this is what we have for the back. Please pay attention to it for the front and for the back pattern. I hope this was very helpful for you. If it was helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notifications so you'll be notified when I upload another video. And I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.